Hey you guys, this arrived in the post. This is a Transformers masterpiece. Well, I'm guessing it's a knockoff. I paid 25 quid for it. I presume it's one of those. If anybody out there can make sure, because when I ordered it, the picture on the thing, they'd fudged that bit out, and they'd fudged that bit out, and they'd kind of hidden that bit, and they'd put a thing over that. But this box turned up, and it has Transformers written on it, masterpiece. More than meets the eye even. It has the Corvette logo on it. It has the Transformers logo there. It says everything in the bottom. You see, it's written in Japanese, so it could say on here, "You bought a pirate, don't bother," you know. It could say that, but it doesn't. I don't read Cantonese or whatever it's written in. Then we have a picture on the spine, on the end. MP25 Cybertron Warrior tracks. The guff on the bottom. Phone number, if anybody wants to ring that. And tell them that there's knockoffs out there. Made in Vietnam. It also has a little, like, code number printed in there. You know, like into the box. Corvette Stingray C3, all related emblems and vehicle mode. Body designs are General Motors trademark and used under their licensed dummy. That bit there. I mean, what does all this mean? Because they're pretty much copying the boxes spot on. So it makes me think, is it real? Is it not real? I don't know. If you are an expert on these things, you tell me how I tell. Tracks. Now, Tracks has I have a fun place for Tracks. That's why I got this, because my mum did some favours and things. She got some press clippings years ago for a guy who she can't remember, but I remember it, because she sent him all these press clippings to, he lived with Indians somewhere, and she sent him a load of press clippings, and as a thank you he sent me a Tracks, and it was the classic Tracks. It blew my mind because we hadn't got that set yet over here in England, and yeah, I will be getting these guys. I have an original one of those, which I've done a review of. I might do another review now that we've got the proper lights and cameras, etc. You also get those bits with it, apparently. Who's this guy? Because I don't... Everybody seems to know who he is, and I don't remember him. But yeah, let's open it up and have a look. So, I did pop him out of the box the other day, but I haven't really opened anything else. So, yep, that's the box. Out the way. Here he is in all his plastic glory. You get a bag full of stuff. You get the stand under there, car, the thing that fits in his front grille, the boombox, which I want to say Blaster. Name's gone out of my head. This character, I don't know what it is. I'm not sure even if it's. It looks like a man, but it's got a headband. And a gun. I seem to remember the gun with the original was just something that pegged on his arm. But anyway, so we'll pop him out of the box. There we go. So there he is. Let's tilt this camera down. Excellent. Right. So you can see now his wings and things underneath do get in the way a little bit, but it still rolls pretty well. It's got the Transformers logo on the top there. Paint apps look pretty good. There's a bit of a gap there between the bonnet, but it looks more like a natural kind of gap. Bonnet does lift up, and the engine in there. It's very sturdy. Doesn't feel, you know, fragile. Now this one has, you see, this is one I don't understand, because everybody else keeps saying that the knockoff ones have plastic rubber tyres. These are plastic. Right. There's the wings underneath. Sorry, wings underneath for the transforming mode to flight mode. What's in the bag of stuff? Let's have a look in here. So, right. We have those bits. Oh, wing mirrors. Cool, wing mirrors. And you get 2 sets. You get a little gum card with it. And a little piece of paper with... Poof. Does anybody understand that? I mean, that's a weird thing to put on there with things like this. You know. Is this real? I'm wondering, is this a real one? And I've just got a really good deal on this. There's the card. Just one card with a picture on either side. And the instructions. Sorry, instructions. I keep getting told off for saying instructions. Hang on a minute, let's tilt this up a bit. There we go. Right, so so those are the instructions for transforming him. Now, I'm not going to do that in front of you guys because it will be embarrassing watching me faff about. So, yes. Obviously he has the flight mode, which is, you know, reasonably exciting. But I am going to transform him, and I will be back in a little bit. So, talk amongst yourselves. And here he is, Trax transformed. I'm kind of impressed. Okay, the instructions are in, as obviously, a foreign language, and after much, I started doing it from obviously from the beginning and realised about there that I was transforming it into the aircraft. Oops. And I changed track and figured out from about here that that's where I need to do it to transform it into a robot. And I am kind of impressed because even though, yes, it is plastic, and I was a little bit worried that it would be fragile, it works quite well. It's silly little things like the gun has a little groove in the, I don't know if you can see it in there. You see, look, there's like a little groove which then fits into a groove in his hand. So there's no way that's ever going to drop out. Now I did look at some other videos of these being reviewed, and some of them complained that these rockets were the wrong way around, but mine's fine. Sorry, let me do that again. That these rockets were the wrong way around. That they were both that side and didn't fold out right, but mine do, so, you know, it's fine. Yeah. I did this little bit down here was a little bit stiff to turn. Oh, it was this side. It was a bit stiff to turn. It took me a few attempts. There's a lovely, look at the shine on that. It's a lovely metallic sort of paint job to it. Now, if you have the old Transformers, I remember that if you did that with some of the old Transformers, all the bits fell off. But like that there locks into that, so that keeps that straight. Bits lock into each other, and it's really, really good for that. I like it. I'm impressed with this. Like I said, this was yeah, 25 quid maybe on the old Amazon, not on Amazon, on AliExpress. So you can stand him up straight. And I think that's quite a good price, really. I think that's, there we go. That's him stood up straight, but he is very, very poseable, particularly with the way his feet work. Nearly a superhero pose there. Look at that. Nearly. I do a superhero pose. Nearly. Superhero landing. So the arms are pretty manoeuvrable. His fins have now locked in. That took a bit of figuring out. But yeah, I am very, very impressed. For 25 quid, you know, they always say you get what you pay for. Well, I kind of like this. I know, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Because, right, put it in the bottom, because is it a man or is it a woman? Because it looks like it's wearing like female clothing, but the face looks very manly, but the hair looks very girly, and it's got a ponytail and what's it band? So I will admit, I guess this was from the animated series. I kind of, when I was a kid, we had to get them on video cassette over here in England because they weren't shown on TV, and I have picked up the odd DVD since, but I've never really watched that many of them, I'll be honest. I'm going through the real Ghostbusters at the moment because I found it on Netflix, so yeah. And obviously you get the little radio. So yeah, I mean, it has the aircraft mode as well, but I didn't think you needed to see that because you know pretty much what it is. So there it is, tracks. Very nice. So if you've enjoyed this, which I hope you have, and you want me to do some more Transformers, because they have all sorts on there, I'm kind of, if I can only warrant buying these if you guys watch the videos enough and show enough interest, because obviously these do cost me money. So if I get enough likes and comments and things underneath, I think the next one will be Smokescreen or Wheeljack. I'm not quite sure which one yet. It depends at the time which one is cheaper. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, you know what to do. Comments, likes, etc. at the bottom. Oh, I will show you. Look, I thought this was kind of cool as well because it's got that logo. No logo. So yeah, if you've liked this video, you know what to do. Likes, comments, subscriptions would be brilliant. I hope you all have a great day, a great night, and I will see you all really soon. Now I'm going to have to get up because I'm doing this kneeling on the floor and I've got cramp. So I'll see ya.